In this video, we will go through recommended settings when configuring Targeted Threat Protection URL Protect. Please note these recommended settings are based on commonly used configurations, which can provide an optimal solution to protect against targeted attacks that use malicious URLs. It is important to understand that one setting does not fit all. Please review your environment and tweak these options where necessary. Navigate to Administration, Gateway, and select Policies. Then select Definitions, URL Protection, and click New Definition. Then enter your definition narrative. To ensure that Mimecast rewrites links that look like a URL or contain any kind of URL-like formatting, we recommend enabling Aggressive for the rewrite mode. This provides protection against URLs that may not contain all URL scheme parts. Mimecast can rewrite links in HTML, text, or calendar parts. This option should be enabled to provide extended protection for URLs and attachments. URL category scanning allows the filtering of particular web page categories using part of the URL Protect service. Moderate is the recommended option and contains categories commonly associated with phishing threats. When a malicious link is detected, to ensure that end users aren't able to access web pages, the block setting should be used. When a malicious link is clicked, the user is shown a block page, which prevents them from accessing the destination. When setting up this policy, it may be useful to use Warn or Allow to monitor results and ensure the policy is working as expected. URLs are sometimes found in email subjects. To provide protection in all parts of a message, we recommend enabling the rewriting of URLs in subject lines. Block on dangerous file extensions should be enabled to extend protection for URLs containing suspicious extensions such as .exe, which is commonly used to spread malware. It is important that plain text messages are subject to further checks if they contain links. We recommend enabling this so Mimecast can reformat the message to HTML format for additional protection. When malicious links are detected, it's important for most businesses to have visibility as soon as possible. We recommend enabling the administrator notification. Force Secure Connection is enabled by default to ensure URLs are rewritten as HTTPS and should be left enabled. When users hover over rewritten links, they can only view the Mimecast link, not the original link. It's sometimes useful for end users to have visibility of the original link. We recommend enabling this option, which displays the destination domain at the end of the Mimecast link. User awareness allows a way to educate end users when clicking on a link. It also provides administrators with a way to track users prone to clicking on bad links and continuing to the destination site. We recommend leaving the percent of user awareness pages shown at 5% of clicks. When enabled, the dynamic setting is also activated, which means that every time a user clicks on a bad link and continues to the site, the percent of times they see the user awareness pages increase. After you have configured the appropriate options, click Save and Exit. Now navigate to the URL Protection page. Create a new policy. Title it appropriately and select the definition you created. We recommend setting the policy from external to internal to ensure all inbound traffic is taken into account. When setting up the policy, it may be useful to apply to a group of users to ensure the configuration works as expected in your environment. In addition to enabling the policy, we recommend selecting Targeted Threat Protection Authentication within Account Settings. Navigate to Administration, to Account, Account Settings, User Access and Permissions, and enable Targeted Threat Protection Authentication. Then save your settings. When users click the rewritten links, they are taken to the enrollment page. Once enrolled, a cookie is added to the browser to be used for future interactions with our targeted threat service. Administrators can set the expiry of the cookie under the Authentication Duration section, which defaults to 30 days. You have successfully set up a URL protection definition and policy and enabled targeted threat protection authentication for your account. With URL Protect enabled, you have added another layer of defense against targeted threats.